Fred! Do something!
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to today's stream. Hope you're having a good day today. Hope you're staying warm. It's another cold day in New Jersey, as it's like 6 degrees at the moment, and it's supposed to be warming up by Monday. And we had like a high in the low 20s, and we really needed to get warmer here. It's like I'm kind of tired of these like single digit temperatures. It's like, but yeah, I hope everybody had such a good day today. I had got no writing done today, but I know I went ahead and got my taxes done. And to the fat faced orange cuck in the White House, I don't know what the hell he did. Whoever thinks like he was doing something that was going to benefit taxpayers with that one big beautiful bill. No, explain to me this is like, how come I getting back once again with Trump in office for more than a year? I am getting back less of my returns than I did previously. Like I knew what I was getting back when I started doing my taxes back in like 2008. Like, so that was basically the beginning, beginning of the Obama administration. And I got a rough idea of how much I'll get back off of the standard deductions and everything of that sort, right? Then Trump became president in 2016, and it's like, boy, that was like a 30% drop off because he would affect like the returns for like 2017, 2020. It's like the corresponding years. More of like no 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021 when on those filings, right? So Biden becomes president. I see an increase on over the past 4 years. It's like Trump does not affect my tax return from last year. He's in office for over a year again. 30% drop off on what I'll be getting back from the federal government. It's like anybody who thinks Trump is benefiting the people, you idiots are nuts. You idiots affect my pocketbook. More importantly, my wallet. But yeah, so that frustration aside, um, and like most people know about, it's like I know expenses and deductions off stuff as a content creator, anything that I'm pick up for my writing stuff. There's expenses associated with that, and trust me, those expenses rarely, if ever, change year to year. So it's like it was not so good, and the person to blame Trump, his supporters, Republicans in the Senate and Congress. Uh, fuck those people. If you do, use a condom because we don't need more of them. By the way, also be sure to also let's say abolish ICE. Make sure that's well known. Not just the snow, but also the organization. As anyway, tonight we are getting back into Senran Kagura Burst of Renewal. We are playing that this evening. But also going on this evening, and even though he's having some technical difficulty, Hero Fizzer is also doing more Blaze Blue stuff tonight. And he is live right now. And it's like, as someone who was a big Blaze Blue fan who went through every single game, like this one, passed that good fortune along there. He was starting a Jin Kisaragi story arc in Calamity Tree. Tonight, we dive back into the and yes, I flip things back the other way here. The reason why I flipped it back is like it's easier for me to tell if the camera freezes or not because it'll be out of the left corner of my eye and I don't have to turn my head fully. Oh, that reminds me. I did have to edit out the this game's like intro video theme song from Sunday night stream. Oddly enough. Yes, load this data. Also, I learned it. It's like I set things down at the one difficulty and it won't affect stuff. Chapter 3. It's a summertime mistake. Yes, give it up. Not yet. I'm not beaten yet. Kagu. Hibari stares at me anxiously. All right. I swear I'll protect you. Am I, you little Miss Cool all red in the face? This cheap provocation has no effect on me. I carefully observe the movement of my eminence. Line of sight, breathing, heartbeat, the slightest change won't escape me. My opponent feeds me information without even knowing it every second, leading me to just the right move. Now, bring it on. For a split second, her gaze shifts to the right. No time for second guessing. I immediately attack to the right. Impossible. I choose the wrong move. The card I pulled is... the card I pulled, in fact, is not, in fact, the Ace of Diamonds, but the Joker. The old maid. Yeah, you got the old bag. Katsuragi looks down at me triumphantly. Yeah, you lost. And the loser must pay the price. Katsuragi advances on Hibari, laughing menacingly. Wait, I'm the one who lost. Do it to me. Don't be silly. This was a team battle. Rep loses, the team takes responsibility, remember? Yes, but... no buts about it. This little forehead flick is going to sting. Guys hasn't been struck yet, but Hibari already looks miserable. Hibari, forgive me. Now for Yagyu. The skull resounds with a mighty impact. This is well beyond any ordinary forehand flick. A microcosm of pain blossoms in my head. You're a mean cat. That's how the game goes, Hibari. I glare at the Joker in my hand. Unforgivable. Because of you, you damn jester. So they crushed the card. Crush the cards? It's this one's fault. Don't be a sore loser. Katsuragi makes a move to grab me. Interesting, I won't lose in hand-to-hand combat. All of you, be silent. You're disturbing the other passengers. Kagura's reproach lashes out at us. A quick glance around shows that the other passengers are staring at us. Sorry. Katsuragi apologizes and quietly takes her seat. As we settle down, the pleasant reverberation of the tracks prevents any awkward silence. Yes, we overdid it a little. Hibari sticks out her tongue playfully. As the train leaves the tunnel, the scent of the ocean fills our noses. Oh, that sea breeze! Asuka appears out the window. Nice, but I'd rather sniff girls. Damn it, Asuka! Right. Katsuragi presses his nose against Asuka's body. Oh no, it was Katsuragi. It was Katsuragi who did it, the thing. Hey, cat, knock it off, seriously. Asuka's voice rises as if she's being tickled. You need to be modest. It's a wonderful aroma. I can come around for thirds. Just smell it. Hibari, don't you start now. Hibari presses her nose against Asuka's body, too. You too, Hibari, cut it out already. One of you, I told you to be quiet. Kagura's voice roars through the car like thunder from on high. Kagura goes silent, all eyes settle on her. What have I done? I'm terribly sorry. Her head shoulders as if she's going to be punished. Taking this train to the beach. Not for a mission, though. For a genuine vacation. Master Kiria told us to go to the beach. We were so confused, we didn't know what to say. Now of all times. And my question, Master Kiria responded flatly. There's no better time. Somehow I understood what he meant. The fight will only grow more intense. Before that happens, it would be best for us to build some memory. Simply as students. I was grateful for Master Kiria's consideration. But for today, at least, we'll forget about the fighting. Forget about falling into Hebijo's trap. That day, Hebijo's ruse had separated us. True purpose had been to lure us out and leave Hanzo Academy relatively defensive. Haru and I rushed back to the school in a panic to find dozens of lesser Hibijo shinobi lying defeated in the courtyard. So Asuka, Ikarugo, and Katsuragi standing nearby. Guys, do all that? Haru asked as she gestured to the piles of unconscious bodies. The others shook their heads. It couldn't have been Master Kiria. He already said he wasn't getting involved. So then who? Someone has successfully defended Hanzo Academy, but the question left me feeling Fear not, the enemy has been vanquished. I heard a voice from somewhere. We surveyed the area, but its source remained hidden. Please, show yourself. If you helped us, let us thank you, Asuka called out. I am Daidoji, shinobi of Hanzo. This response exchanged glances. Daidoji is a legendary senior. He had unfathomable speed and power and was ready to take the final exam as a freshman, but for some reason she never graduated and continues to be held back. In other words, she's the strongest active student, yet none have seen her at school for the past few years. Thanks so much, Daidoji. You really helped us out, Hibari piped up, her eyes still searching. I'm not affiliated with you. Oh, then why? Hibari's face clouded over with anxiety. I will tell you everything once you obtain true strength. That our sense of Daidoji's presence simply disappeared. I changed into my swimsuit in the dressing room and stepped out, squinting in the light of the summer sun. The sky overhead is clear and blue. Baba dee bobby da, baba dee bobby da, baba dee bobby da. The ocean spreads out endlessly before us. Even though I'm not good with the sun, I can't help feeling excited. Oh, that was a mistake. It's finally time for the customary swimsuit inspection. Katsuragi stands in front of the dressing room clad in a blue bikini. Katsuragi ordered us to wear halter neck bikinis before we even left for the beach. Seemed to be her fetish of choice this year. Katsuragi, we got so many damn questions. Oh, Yagu is the frilly prink checker design. Oh, what? It almost feels like she's licking me with her eyes. Hey, Kat, you're just acting like a perv. Asuka appears with a towel wrapped around her body. No, that's a foul. Katsuragi immediately pulls off Asuka's towel. Underneath is a multicolored striped bikini tightly restraining her large bust. Now that's a nice style. Makes me want to yank that string. Damn it, Katsuragi. Please cease your nonsense. Kagura steps out of the dressing room clad in a simple dark brown bikini. Oh, very chic. Just right for the class rep. Nice, almost didn't recognize you. Kagura ignores Katsuragi's watering eyes and walks briskly in the direction of the beach. Sorry to keep you waiting. Hibari springs out of the changing room. Ruffled pink polka dots, the frills. Way to go, Hibari. Know your stuff. Katsuragi appears on the verge of fainting. Oh, of course she is. I can't go along with this anymore. As it happens, Hibari and I were wearing the same color. Pure chance, but it still makes me a little happy. Well, that might be the thumbnail. Time for a swim. Asuka runs towards the water. Katsuragi and Hibari follow right behind her. I head for the beach too. The warmth of the sand on my feet feels nice. Now take this, Hibari. That's cold, Asuka. I sit down on the sand and watch the others play in the surf. Tomorrow we'll be back to concentrating, preparing to fight against Abijo. But this is good. For now, even for a little while, we can forget everything and enjoy ourselves. Just like normal girls. So I forget it all too, for today. Hibari waves to me from the edge of the water. You, over here, over here! I stand up and wipe the sand from my posterior. Right, I'll be right there. I give myself over to the pleasant sea breeze and head for the ocean. Thank you, Striker. Hope you. Well, you're probably warm and toasty. Sorry, I'm counting on you to hold on onto the dressing room key. You're trusting in the key to Hibari of all people? No problem, leave it to me. Even I can do that. Alright, time for some more swimming. Wow. Take this, take this. So into it. So into it. Now the time to grab the key. Oh, that was so much fun, Hibari. Can you hand me the dressing room key? Sure. What? It's gone. What? No, I left it right here earlier. Huh? Over there. What, did you find it? Over there, someone's selling our uniforms and panties. What? Somebody's about to get their ass kicked. Somebody's gonna get their wig split. I had to like check around. You know what? Might as well transform. Huh. She can do it if she tries. Onward! I managed to get our clothes back, but if I head on to the key in the first place, this would not have happened. Everybody forgave me and said not to worry about it, but I wonder if they really meant that. My prediction was off. I was so sure they'd be furious with her. Oh, if you want something done right, you just have to do it yourself. Hey, we got a B off of that. Right on. All right, new outfits available in the shop. New picture available in the shop. Well, might as well get the picture. Hibari is trying to find a Hibijo HQ on her own. Hope she doesn't run into trouble. Hibari is going out on her own. Another parfait, please. I'm in my favorite cafe in the shopping district. I ordered my 10th parfait. I think this is what they call stress eating. Can't stop fidgeting and my mind is in a haze. Top window been polished to a mirror shine so I can stare at my own scrunched up face. So angry. Who am I angry at? Myself. In class today I messed my technique up 15 times and I dragged everyone else down with me. 2 days ago I messed up 8 times, then 12 yesterday and 15 today. At this rate it'll be 20 times tomorrow. Normally you cut down on those mistakes. I just keep messing up more and more and I can't stop thinking about how pathetic I am. Maybe if I just drop out I won't keep getting in everyone else's way. The shocked look on her face, the waitress brings me my 10th dessert. The moment she sets it on the table, I scarf it down. These are the best way to relieve stress. Nom 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 nom. It's not enough. No matter how many I eat, it's just not enough. The amount of stress I've built up must be incredible. Excuse me, man, could I have another? I start to order my 11th parfait. The table is suddenly riddled with shuriken. What the heck? I look up at the ceiling and see a lesser shinobi clinging there. Clothes have a Hibisho logo. You're a Hanjo shinobi student, yes? A camouflage barrier appears. I know that means it's time for battle. The lesser shinobi throws another volley of shuriken. Knock the table down and use it as your shield. Come at me here? I immediately move to throw the shuriken back. Huh? Shinobi on the ceiling has disappeared. By the time I realize that, it's too late. Lesser shinobi comes from behind and binds me. Fool! I fell for the oldest trick in the book. It's so pathetic I feel like crying. I can't give up. I have to do this on my own. How do I get out of this? I practically rack my brain for ideas. Suddenly the shinobi behind me goes limp. Huh? Hibari, are you alright? The Yagu's voice reaches my ears as shinobi comes to the ground. Yagu? Taking down the lesser shinobi with a single blow. Then pokes the lesser shinobi with the umbrella. There's no sign of movement. The lesser shinobi seems to be unconscious. Safe now. Did you get here? I'm always nearby in case you're in trouble. Don't thank her at all. I just leave. Keep walking, wanting to be alone. What's wrong, Hibari? Yagu follows after me. Don't follow me. I stop and glance over my shoulder. He looked at me with eyes wide. I wanted to get out of that myself. Huh? I could have done that myself, but why'd you interfere? Yagu looks genuinely troubled. But once I started, I can't close my mouth. I think I'm just completely helpless. That's not true. Don't treat me like I'm like an idiot. I start my swift walk again, leaving her behind. I went too far. She had come to help me. Guilt was already building up inside me. I should go back and apologize. I decided that I turned back around, but Yagu is nowhere to be seen. Standing alone, something falls from my clothes. The plant in the shape of a coiled spring. Must have gotten caught up in my clothes when the shinobi grabbed me from behind. I know this plant. Master Curia told us about it. The type of fern called maliceweed. The only place it grows in this region is the sea of trees. The area is known as suicide spots and no one goes near it. Oh. Maybe no, definitely. Hibari Academy must be in that forest. The sea of trees is a bigger forest than I imagined. Light barely seeps through the jagged branches overhead. Cold air drifts by my feet, chilling me to spite of the summer sun. Every turn I take here looks exactly the same. The civilian wandered into this place and never find their way out. Every so many steps I tie a piece of rope to a tree. That's how shinobi navigate in the wild. I also scattered colored grain of rice on the ground. Use this 5-colored rice to leave messages for our shinobi allies. I think I've been wandering for about an hour by now. I happened across a patch of maliceweed. There's no sign of Hibari Academy anywhere. Did I overthink this? Did I misunderstand? This is as disappointing as I said, and I feel a change in the air. What? The maliceweed has started spewing toxic smoke. It told us the plant was poisonous, but no one ever said it could actually spray that poison. Has Hibari created a modified strain? Fall to my knees. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I can do. Toxic smoke builds up around me. I find myself thinking of Yagyu. Don't let this discourage you. You can do it if you try. I can almost hear Yagyu's voice. Listen to me, Hibari. It doesn't hurt to learn the water escape technique. The water escape technique? That's right, I learned it just recently. Having a hard time with the bamboo pipe. I took it out on Yagyu. Water escape technique is archaic. I thought, why a bamboo pipe in this day and age? Wouldn't a snorkel work better? Can't somebody get... I got so frustrated I threw my pipe. Yagyu spoke to me softly. I don't want you to die, Hibari. Hi, that's romantic. I'm just having trouble with the pipe, that's all. Yagyu shook her head at me. No matter how skilled one might become as shinobi, shoot your respiratory system attack, everything is over. Pick up the pipe, I throw him down. Water escape technique isn't solely for use underwater. Even if you're buried underground or hit with poison gas and this ninja art will keep you alive. Put the pipe you hit out to me. Always keep this with you. If you think you're in danger, immediately put it in your mouth. Quickly close my mouth around the pipe. Uh-huh. Yagyu's teaching echo in my head. Maliceweed's poison is heavier than air. Point the pipe upward and breathe. My lungs taking clean air. I'm going to be okay. Thank you, Yagyu. Even without being at my side, you still help me. Forget what I said all over again. I was really mean to her. Move beyond the maliceweed field and come upon a brutal wasteland. Oh! I hide in a nearby tree. Ahead I see a large group of Hibari students training brutally hard. There's that girl Cat fought earlier. Pretty sure her name is Ikagi. But there's another shinobi at her side too with an unsettling aura. I'm upset, you know. Oh, what's wrong, Yomi? The price of vegetables have been rising lately. Now that you mention it, yeah, I guess. If all those rich people's vegetables happen to go up in price, I have no issue with that. Okay. But even bean sprouts, a staple of the poor, go up as well. What's the meaning of that? No clue. Excuse me, are you even listening? Not really. I'm listening. The two continue to chat while watching the other shinobi students. No doubt about it. I found it. I really found it. This is Hibari Academy. Now we don't have to just wait for them to attack. We can go on the offensive. I bet everyone will be glad to hear about this. It won't be a burden to them anymore. Done something to help them. Usually take a step back. All I need to do is get out of here without being detected. You're a Hanjo shinobi, aren't you? I see another Hibari student standing there. Try to escape, but I'm surrounded by lesser Hibari shinobi. They cut off my escape in a flash. Oh, you made it through the maliceweed. Not bad. That was nothing. I put on the bravest face I can. But you don't really think you can get away from all of us, do you? Left a trail of 5-color rice on my way here. Even if something happens to me, the others will come. I don't have to make it back alive. But I can't afford to die here either. I said mean things to Yagyu. I have to see her again and say sorry. I can't do that unless I live through this somehow. I drop into a defensive stance. You're really gonna fight, huh? The Hibari shinobi flashes a fearless grin. I'll do it. I will get through this alive. I shout more for myself than anyone else. Time to rumble! So you're Hibari. You know me? Yeah, you seem more together than I expected. Together? You treat me like an don't treat me like an idiot. I'm not treating you like an idiot, you idiot. I just took you for one. Huh? Oh, and sorry, by together I meant careless. What do you mean by that? Oh, you didn't really think you'd find the Hibari stronghold that easily, did you, Miss Careless? This isn't a stronghold? Our training grounds. We also use it to catch rats like you. Did I? Yep, you fell straight into it. No. Wonder what that Yaku girl would do if I killed you slowly. You take your other eye, that's what she'll do. Offering her little beloved, that will get her attention. Oh, and then some. And it sounds fun too. Don't think I'm gonna make it easy. Nice and lively. Alright, let's see how far this goes. For justice sake, I will not abide you. Godlike combo. Ah. Damn it. Like, where are you going? Oh, she did it? So we get a lot of action with Hibari this evening. Far more than we were probably expecting or wanting. Is that the last of them? Or is it the last of us?
Hibari.
Buddy? Thank you. What are you doing here? Follow the trail you left. We have to get out of here. Can you move? Yeah. You're not getting away. I think they did. I think they got away. Thanks, Yagyu. I'm sorry you keep having to come bail me out. Don't worry about it. Really no good. I'm always leaning on you. That's not true. I don't mind you leaning on me. Anytime you call, I'll always come running. Thank you. What's wrong? I've been shot. Well, that's subtle. What? Don't you worry. It's just a scratch. This can't be happening. Thank you. No, please. Hold on. If you can see it in your heart, which is now plastered all over that tree. Hibari in danger. Hibari's always in danger. Return to the ninja room. That could be the thumbnail for tonight's stream. Yaku's been wounded. All I can do is pray that Hibari does not do anything reckless. You know what? We're fearless ninja. Yes. How long have we been here? No, Hibari looks like she's about to have a spaz attack. A minute? An hour? I've lost all track of time. I sit on the bench in the dim hospital corridor, my mind fuzzy. Everyone in Master Kiria's shinobi class is next to me. Nobody says a word. I know they're all worried about Yayu. Not just that she was critically wounded. The bullet was coated in poison. All the doctor said before he went to the operating room was very much at risk. My fault. Oh, my fault. What I'll do if she dies. All right, Yagyu's going to pull through, Asuka mutters, seemingly to know. Yeah, that's right, Cat replies, barely audible. No one says anything. Time seems to stretch out forever and ever. I wish you'd just come right out and say it. My fault. I'm the one to blame. I should be the one dying instead of Yagyu. I'd feel so much better if someone said that. Everybody's kindness and concerns are just dead weight to me right now. Hibari is gonna go through Snap like Pinkie Pie, isn't she? Her footsteps approaching from down the hall. They all stand up in unison. A female nurse comes running up. How is Yang Yu? Nurse smiles and answers Master Kiria. Surgery was complete success. Relief floods Asuka and Kat's faces and they hug each other tightly. Which, considering their chest size, is quite a sight. Master Kiria lets out a big sigh of relief. The Kagura gently swabs away tears from her eyes. Yagyu will be sleeping off the anesthetic for a while. We decided to leave for the day. I've got near and I need you to run. You guys go on ahead. Huh? Why? I can see Asuka's worried. Doesn't want me to be alone. I just need to buy something. Don't worry, I'll be right back. What she needs to buy is some ass-kicking boots. Once I say that, I turn my back and run off. Yagyu's gonna be okay. But that's not the end of this. I have to take full responsibility. I have to defeat that Mirai. Was that Mirai? I have to exact revenge for Yagyu. I leave the hospital and wander aimlessly through the urban night. That way, I might run into someone from Hibijo. What are you doing, Hibari? Turn around to see Master Kiria. I'm not sure how to answer him. Are you looking to settle the score? Right on the mark. I never could keep secrets from him. Bastard. A nod sheepishly. No, that's impossible. Even so, I have to, I reply immediately. The first time I've ever argued with him like this. And will be the last time. You might forgive me. Everyone else probably already has, but that doesn't mean I can forgive myself. I try to say it as clearly as I can, but Master Kirio's face grows stern. I'm about to get yelled at. I try to prep myself for it, then get patted on the head. Good luck. Obtain the super secret ninja art scroll. Huh? Alright? As you are now, you'll easily meet your demise. But scroll. Gap at him in shock. Super secret ninja art scroll is the treasure of Hanzo Academy. Is it okay for someone like me to even touch it? Heck, I don't even know where it's being kept. I don't know where it's kept either, but I may have a clue. Kind of clue. A sign. Where I saw the sign and it opened up my eyes, I saw the sign. Talking about the secret cipher of Shinobi, a password to distinguish friendly Shinobi from enemies. Well, no one is when one says mountain, the other answers river, something like that. Find a super secret ninja art scroll, Hibari. It's the only way to avenge her. Right, of course. Nothing else I can do. After Master Curia and I separated, I head back to Hanzo Academy. I look around the entire school campus, searching high and low and high, but I can't find a single clue. And this is the way to search from left to right. The only place I haven't searched is the principal's office. Well, awkward as anything sneaking there, but now's not the time to worry about protocol. Enter the office and check every nook and cranny. Every cranny and Tom nook. Doing so, I'll find a door that won't open. It leads to the faculty room next door. Allegedly. When it leads to the faculty room? Something's up. I have a weird feeling I just can't shake. Gotta shake it off. Shake it off. Is there a door to the faculty room locked? Could it be? Flip the doorknob. Then I. Just like Shinobi contraption being released, voice comes from the door. Why? What's that supposed to mean? Shook my head trying to recall Master Curia's words. Oh yeah, that must be the sign. What's the right response to spy? A gulp. Door really leads to the super secret ninja art school. Of course the security is going to be serious. They'll probably only give me one guess. One mistake and it's game over. Game over, man! Game over! Bye. 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 Running through my head over and over again, then it hits me. Like a ton of bricks. Has to be it. Assassin. Fear makes my voice quaver. By an assassin when a name's given to early ninjas. I heard the sound of a lock disengaging. Yes! Up my fist. Behind the door is a hidden shelf upon which lies a rolled up scroll. Is this the super secret ninja art scroll? Take it in my hand. Well, prettier and heavier than the scrolls we use. Laced with fine embroidery. The quality of the paper is unbelievable. Right, you pass. All of a sudden, Master Curia is there with me. Are you sure it's okay for me to use this, Master? He nods deeply and hands me a map. This is what I found, the location of Hibari Academy. Huh? Hibari, you must go and change that which you find lacking in yourself. I brandish the scroll and answer loudly. Yes, sir! I will avenge Yaku. Alright, I can do this. With the scroll, I should be able to use more secret ninja arts than ever. Maybe I can take on all 5 Hibari elites at once. Hibari, don't get ahead of yourself. I'll take them down myself. Who would have thought the dopiest character has like the most serious moment here? I've been nothing but trouble for everyone so far. Now's my chance to make it up to them. That will change what I don't like about myself. Bow deeply to Master Kiria, then I start following the map. Just as Hibari drops out of sight, a small shadow approaches Kiria. Well done, Haruka. Think nothing of it. Poor misguided Hibari, this Master Kiria is all mine. Oh boy. Oh, so much for that. This is the Hibijo stronghold. Camouflage barrier. Welcome to Hibijo Clandestine Girls Academy. Here, you're the girl from the other day. You meet again, my lovely little dolly. I'm not a doll. You're quite feisty. I presume it's because you're holding a super secret ninja art scroll. How'd you know? The instructor told me. Well done, Hibari. Now hand over the super secret ninja art scroll. Master Kiria? Maniacal laugh. No way. A puppet? You're a fool, Hibari. I knew you believe every word I say. No way Shinobi could ever be fooled so easily. You're not cut out for this at all. What's that supposed to mean? I already had a general idea of what a scroll was. That was as close as I'd gotten. That's why I let you do the searching for me. You won't get away with this, tricking me with a fake Master Kiria. That's too low. What if it was? Well, what do you propose to do about it? I have this super secret ninja art scroll. You think it'll let you take me on all by your lonesome little self? That's right, as long as I have this, there's no way I can lose to you. I do wonder about that. Well, be my guest then. Don't blame me if you get hurt. What's going on? What does it say? The hell? It's blank. You know, if your meager caliber wouldn't be able to use that scroll at all. No. Oh, we Hibijo, however, are worthy of its power. Now hand it over. No. You simply don't understand. Without that scroll, what hope could you possibly have? Frantic flailing. I'll fight you with my own strength. Scroll or no scroll, I won't let you win. I'll avenge Yagyu, and I'll make everything up to my friends. I do love that expression on your face. You're what I've always wanted in a doll. Motivated? Right. Damn it. Well, there you go. The magical girl transformation. Just remember, Nintendo was okay with this. Sony was not. Fighting evil by moonlight. Where'd she go? Oh, she got her shit wrecked. Every time. Even though there's it's like there's no microphone plugged into this controller. What the hell? Yeah, Hibari won. Valiant effort indeed, and you have grown stronger, I must say, but still so pitifully naive. Oh, when did you? All I wanted was the scroll. I never cared about the winning the fight. No fair! Fair, spare me. Such is the nature of things, in all things shinobi. Oh, I did again. I lost the school's greatest treasure. Now, whatever shall you do? Just do whatever you want. Turn me into a doll. I can never show my face to them again. There's no point in living. Indeed, well, I accept your offer then. You'll be my doll effective immediately. Wait, what? Everyone, I'm really sorry. Well, that took a turn. A new technique has been unlocked. Return to the ninja room to unlock things.
どれにしようかな。決めちゃいました。いろんな資料が見られますよ。どの写真もいい思い出です。
Again, what could possibly be used as thumbnails here? And this is another for the stream on the YouTube channel. This is another good one. Hibari going like full derpy Pinkie Pie. Like. Mission 3. Where is the scroll? Hibari is taking the super secret ninja scroll, art scroll, left. Most likely to avenge Yaku. But what's Hibari up to? I'm called to the north gate. I see Haruka and Haruka and the Hanzo Shinobi standing there. He must be the one called Hibari. Turtle next to Haruka, cringing like a small animal. Here you go. Haruka holds out the super secret ninja art scroll. Nice work. Finally have the scroll in my hands. So, Haruka, are you going to make her a doll or what? I glanced at Hibari. You know, I was planning to at first, but then she said she wanted to transfer here. Wait, what? She had her scroll stolen. Now she wants to transfer here. I bet there's a reason for that. Well, you know, all things considered. She most likely wants to infiltrate our school and steal it back. You really want to transfer here? I glare at Hibari. She gulps. Hmm? Yeah, I do. Can't go back to Hanzo Academy. I see, so from now on, that makes you our comrade. He looks somehow disappointed at that. What's wrong? What's wrong? You're not even a little skeptical. What's there to be skeptical about? You must be wondering why we take on an enemy, right? Hibari gives me a small nod. The good is narrow-minded. It discriminates against anyone who's not righteous enough. Hibari stares me right in the face as I go on explaining. Where good favors few, evil accepts all. We'll take anyone, no matter what they've done. Haruka nods along. That's the difference between good and evil. So what will you do if I betrayed you? Hibari still looks confused. What, are you planning to take the scroll back? Her words make her eyebrows go up a little. She's still a novice. She can't hide how nervous she is. If you think you can, give it a try. Huh? We still don't turn anyone away. Somehow, someone has to carry out all the necessary evil in the world. If there were only good shinobi, who would do the dirty work? That's pragmatism right there. Life isn't all sunshine and rainbows. Without outlaws, there'd be no society. I place the super secret ninja art scroll in my cleavage and walk away towards the castle keep. As a fat man, I certainly got cleavage. I have to look over the paperwork for the new students today. Part of my duty as shinobi student leader, and yeah, it's as tedious as it sounds. My room is on the top floor of the castle keep. There's a stack of admission documents a mile high sitting on the book rests inside. I sigh and resume checking them over one by one. Those who weren't accepted to good shinobi schools, dropout students who come from evil shinobi backgrounds, everyday hooligans, all the usual suspects. Hibari Scouts network all across the country and secretly headhunt these types. I press the Hamura stamp in the pass column for every last one of them. No one gets turned away from Hibari. That's why this work is so mindless. Huh? A haunt in mid-stamp. This one picture gives me an odd feeling. Where have I seen her before? When I look at this girl's face, I start feeling sick and I don't know why. I look at the entry under reason for application. There's a girl I want to kill. My brother was assigned to assassinate her, but she crushed him. I will never forgive that bitch. I would tear her limb from bloody limb if it's the last thing I do. I feel like I've just been hit in the face. Could she be? A whole flood of memories come rushing back to me. Flashback! It's funny to think about, but I haven't always been an evil shinobi. No shit, really? I actually come from a long line of good shinobi. I've been in cram school since first grade so that I could enroll in a top shinobi school. I was in middle school when the incident happened. Through the school, I had a personal tutor named Komichi. He was an active university student and a very kind man. If I ever made a mistake, he was always quick with a smile and a gentle correction, and my grades soared as a result. My parents expected nothing short of perfection from me. My day-to-day life was heavily regimented, and I lived in a constant stress-induced haze. A time with Komichi was like an oasis from all that. He listened patiently to all my complaining and took me out to relax when I started getting frustrated. It might sound corny now, but in all honesty, he was my rock back then. And I was his role. Truth be told, I had feelings for him. Oh boy. Maybe it was that whole first love thing. I don't know. When I was in 8th grade, he asked me about my future. Since my family's kind of special, I have to inherit the family business. Business was being shinobi, but I couldn't tell him that, of course. I couldn't say I was applying to a shinobi school either. As soon as I finished that sentence, he gave me a worried look. With your grade, you excel anywhere, so why would you? No matter how I tried to change the subject, he wouldn't drop it. Look, if you do attend high school, I'll do all I can to convince your parents. If you do want to attend high school, I'll do all I can to convince your parents. I was glad he was so serious about it. At the same time, I knew I couldn't convince him to let it go. Not by lying to him. Please, don't tell anyone I told you this. I believed in Komichi. If anyone could keep my secret, it had to be him. My family is a clan of shinobi. Eyes went as round as dinner plates. Those are quite round. And why wouldn't they? No normal person will believe shinobi still exists in this day and age. Whether you believe me or not. No, I believe you. Huh? Will you tell me more about it? Oh, I was so happy that he believed me. I told him all about my family. Ah, okay, so we're saying listen in silence. I see, he muttered when I finished talking. Finally got you. All kindness disappeared from his face. A camouflage barrier rose up around us. Die! Komichi whipped out a kunai and lunged at me. I dodged it by a hair. I couldn't grasp what was happening. Hi. Isn't it obvious? I'm an evil shinobi. And he had a mission to wipe out my family. He continued to swing the kunai. I had just enough martial arts training by that point to keep myself alive from moment to moment. Even so, he had me backed into a corner in no time. He advanced on me with a smile. If you want to kill me, why were you nice to me? I had to make sure you were the right clan's daughter. That's it? That's the only reason he treated me so kindly? But why didn't you just torture it out of me? You've been playing in a long, slow game, and I had to know why. Why? Torture? No, no, no. No. Huh? Torture hurts, but betrayal hurts more. His face had twisted into an ugly snarl. There was no sign of the person I trusted. It hurt so much I couldn't help but cry. Yes, that's it. He clapped in what must have been pure joy. That's just the look I wanted to see. I bit my lip. Hard enough to draw blood. I've been stupid enough to open my heart to this man. So stupid. Oh, now this is a masterpiece, he laughed, tasting the tip of the kunai. Don't tell me you actually loved me. Oh, dude, you're about to get your world torn asunder. That was when something inside me snapped. Don't laugh at me. That's where my memory gets foggy. All I remember is that Komichi's face covered in blood. Yeah, I've been an evil shinobi, but I wasn't a shinobi at all yet. Just a regular middle school student who killed someone. Big shinobi schools don't accept criminals regardless of the circumstance. I would never be a good shinobi. That passed close to me that day. My parents were ashamed of me, infuriated even. No matter how I tried to explain things to them, they were having none of it. They disowned me. I was left to the streets. God damn. I've been betrayed by a man I trusted and abandoned by my parents. I wandered the city aimlessly, utterly alone. Being completely unwanted and unneeded by anyone is an awful lot like being dead. To be honest, that's how I felt. I must have looked like some wandering ghost shambling all over the place. Finally found you. You're the one who beat Komichi half to death. An unknown woman called to me from a back alley. What if I am? I replied, annoyed. She showed me a brochure for a newly built shinobi school. Hibari Clandestine Girls Academy. It was a school for training evil shinobi. Evil, but still shinobi. Still had my childhood dreams of becoming a shinobi and couldn't throw away the last chance to make them come true. I signed the application where she showed me. Excuse me. They pulled a burlap shack over my head and took me someplace dark. They pulled the bag off and found myself in an interview room. There I saw a politician I recognized from TV. You're going to let me into the school? At my frankness, he tilted his head. Why do you ask that? Because I almost killed your friend Komichi. It gave me a very cool smile. What's done is done. Hibari turns no one away. The politician pressed his stamp to my entry application. I made it. Didn't you know? Where good favors few, evil accepts all. My mentor betrayed me. My parents abandoned me. I thought I was worthless, better off dead. Yet Hibari still took me. And so I was reborn as Hamura, the evil shinobi. Most don't bother to recognize the truth. The truth that good discards some people. That evil saves some people. I mean, when you look at it from that point of perspective, she's right. I studied the photo on the application. Yes. No doubt about it. This is Komichi's little sister. Little sister who apparently wants to kill me. Maybe she doesn't know that I'm at Hibari. Maybe there'll be a death match when we meet at school. I press my seal on her application. Hibari accepts anyone. Even someone who wants you dead. And dead she shall be. I begin to laugh without realizing. Well, at least this will be interesting. My school life is going to get that much more exciting. Even shinobi life is the greatest. When the people I love most cast me aside, my heart stopped beating. But when I'm in the heat of battle, I still feel alive. For the very first time. That's how it is. If I'm not fighting as a shinobi, I'm no better than a corpse. I finish stamping the forms and take out the super secret ninja art scroll. Let's see just what this thing can do. Obviously, I'll be targeting Hanzo Academy. Not only was the scroll stolen, but they're going to be crushed by the very power they lost. Love to see the look on Asuka's face. I can't help picturing it. Can't stop myself from laughing uproariously. There's a lot to unpack there. Hey, Kat, you haven't seen Hibari anywhere, have you? Nope, I haven't. She's been too busy groping people. I see. I've been a little worried. She seemed like she blamed herself for what happened to Yagyu. If you're worried about her Hibari, you don't have to be. Omura? What the hell are you doing here? And what do you mean by that? I mean, Hibari's in our class now. What are you saying? Transferred and she's not coming back. Hibari will never leave Hanzo. Stop making things up. I'm not making anything up. I don't believe you. You're lying. Whatever. If you're that convinced, you want to try to beat the truth out of me? That's right, we'll have an old-fashioned beat-off. Yeah, wait, what? Simple, right? Stand back! A hurricane trouble coming through. I'll take her. Thank you, Striker. Well, we were kicking her ass and then that happened. Well, we can equal those transformations, mind you. Rude. We win. It's like tastefully disrobed. Now tell me the truth. Where's Hibari? Here's your answer. The super secret ninja art scroll? Hibari brought it right to us. No, that can't be. Believe me or don't, I don't care, but you better believe in this thing. What is this? Incredible, this is the power of super secret ninja art scroll. Kind of ridiculous. Overwhelming. I could possibly use any ninja art I can think of. What's wrong, Asuka? You're shaking. Yeah. Really hard to take you seriously dressed like that, though. Enough. It wouldn't even be fun crushing an ant like you. Now that I have the scroll, I don't care about you anymore. Goodbye. Homura, wait. What about Hibari? Where is she? How could this happen? Excellent question. But let's roll right into the next one. Nothing made, no new picture to unlock. The gallery. I can't just keep waiting here. I'm worried about Hibari. You don't need to worry about that, klutz. He transferred to Hibisho Academy. Huh. You're not trying to ignore me again, are you? I'm telling the truth. You must have thought it was her fault you got hurt. You took your super secret ninja art scroll and came right at us. What? He was planning to avenge you, but it turned out she couldn't use the thing. So then what? Not ignoring me now, are you? Answer me, what happened to Hibari? I already told you she transferred to Hibisho. Don't be ridiculous. Why would she seek revenge and then change schools? Want to know? Yes, and I will make you tell me. Great, now I got your attention. Yayo. So that's what you want to play it like that, don't you? Wait, you think you're cute? Victory Izada was in a bit of a slugfest. Well, was that the end? Well, the amount of clothes left on these two, not much. Now tell me everything you know about Hibari. You're still on about her? What? The fight's over. Now you don't care about me? Oh no. You're still trying to copy her style. Don't mess with me. I told you no one who ignores me gets away with it. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just asking you about Hibari. Shut up, shut up, shut up. You think you know what it feels like? I don't know what you're feeling. Just answer the damn question. Yeah, that's it. I get it. I totally understand now. Yeah, that's the ticket. You need a little taste of betrayal, then you'll know how it feels. What are you talking about? Once we took the super secret ninja art scroll, Hibari thought she could never go back to Hanzo. But she couldn't give up on being a shinobi. It's been her dream and all. All she could do was join Hibari. She threw every last one of you away to keep chasing her dreams. That's ludicrous. There's no rappers involved in here. Big shock, right? But it's true. I mean, I know how you feel about her. I guess it wasn't mutual. Too bad. Too bad, too sad. Stop your nonsense. If you really don't believe me, just come over to Hibari and see for yourself. Oh wait, you don't know where it is. Sucks to be you. Sorry, I won't believe that wench's words. Even though they are true. Those were the words. The words are indeed true, but let's face it. The murderous, mysterious tutor. Next mission! About 3 years ago, the city's famous sightseeing attraction, the Castle Keep's ruins, closed in the name of preserving cultural heritage. Now here I am looking up at it, my thoughts a blur. What do you think of the Hibari campus? It's amazing! The Hibari stronghold is in the most obvious place in the city. No one would ever think the real shinobi could still be here today, but here they are, hiding in plain sight. Come on, I'll show you to Northgate Square. Ever since I transferred to Hibari, Haruka's been really nice, like a whole different person. Penny for your thoughts? Oh, you stopped talking about wanting to turn me into a doll. She giggles at me. Well, of course I have. If I did that to all my Hibari friends, I wouldn't have any friends, would I? Friends? I did agree to transfer here. So I could never think of Haruka or the others as friends. Yet that's what she just called me. You and I'm having doubts on that one. That brings out a whole lot of uncomfortable feelings. People accepted me without a second thought, but to actually be treated as one of them, it's shocking. I figured the Hebrew students were all a bunch of loners, too cool for friends. Well, one of them certainly is. I thought to her in the sickening world as Haruka gives me the tour. There are 4 different areas inside. First is Northgate Square. Gravel has been laid down throughout the area, which is so big that a 5-lane, 100-meter track could fit inside. You have this much space, but you don't use it for anything? Of course we do. She stomps on the gravel underfoot. I hear a faint groaning beneath us. Oh, keep silent no matter what. She bellows at the ground and stomps several more times. This is where we train for ground absorption, becoming part of the earth essentially. I gaze at the gravel laid on the ground. Now that I look, I see about 20 subtle little lumps here and there. I suppose it's been 30 hours since they started? 30 hours? It goes that long? What do you mean? They're not even halfway done. As she says that, she passes under the north gate. I have to rush to keep up with her. It opens up to the main hall area, with a garden and a passage separated by trees. You can see the castle keep directly ahead, but a high wall stands in the way. You have to go around to the west gate to actually reach it. Next is the south gate. There's a long bridge to the south gate area. It extends far from the south all the way to the castle keep. As we look out over the bridge, I notice bubbles popping in the water. There's a bamboo pipe swaying down there. A shinobi student must be practicing the water escape technique. Want to get spotted by the enemy? Haruka flings a kunai. Blood billows in the water. The wounded student comes floating up. Didn't have to go that far. No one ever learned from ignoring failure. This is how we take lessons to heart. The student crosses shore and bows before Haruka. Thank you for your guidance. And last but not least, the castle keep. As I follow Haruka, I sense someone watching me. I look around, but there's no one there. What's wrong? Keep up, won't you? Okay. It's my imagination, I guess. Running away with me. Gotta keep a close eye on my surroundings as I chase after her. Inside, it looks even more luxurious than when it was a tourist spot. There are a ton of Japanese-style rooms with elegant sliding screen doors. It's hard to tell which way is a dead end and which way will get you where you need to go. Must be structured to confuse invaders. I noticed lectures taking place in several rooms. Each class has a lot of students. In Hanzo, we only ever had 5 at a time. Everyone seems so focused, I can't help but stop and stare. It's the same here. The Hibari are taught just like we are. It makes sense when you think about it, I just never given it any thought before. The Hibari students are the enemy. Cold-blooded minions of evil, not like us. Big busty heroines of light. At least that's how I always thought of them. None of that is really true. The Hibari and Hanzo academies aren't that different. They have friends they trust, they study really hard, they live just like any other shinobi student. Yes, they're getting stomped and stabbed. For me, that's a shock. Makes me question everything I believe in up until now. Before I know it, we reach the top floor. And those two are Yomi and Hikage. Snap back to reality and see two shinobi chatting with each other. I really think there's an artistry beauty to Sprouts. You really like those things, huh? Yes, of course. Without paying me any mind, they keep on chatting away. For starters, they're the texture. It's shiny, but it makes this cute, crispy sound when you bite into it. It's amazing. Just chewing them alone can satisfy your stomach. That's just an illusion. Excuse me? Doing that just tricks your brain into thinking you're full. Well, yes, you could put it that way. I don't get what they're talking about, but they keep at it as if Haruka and I aren't there. Oh, Hibari, take a look outside. As Haruka requests, I stick my head out the window, and then I was pushed. Summoning to my demise, I can see an incredible view of the whole town. Wow! Look down below. I see a bunch of shinobi students training below the castle keep. One group is marching while another is working on practical skills. Hibijo has a lot more students than Hanzo Academy, but otherwise, it does seem basically the same. That's when it hits me. The only difference between Hibijo and Hanzo Academy is who's employing us. As shinobi, our business is the same. Come to think of it, it's kind of silly for our two schools to be fighting each other in the first place. What is a good shinobi? What is an evil shinobi? Who is Obi-Wan Kenobi? These are the questions that are swelling up inside of me. A little while later, Hibijo's other two elites arrive at the top floor with us, one after the other. Amuro and the girl who shot Yagyu. I can't let that go, but it was my fault it happened. When I start pondering that again, Haruka talks to the other girls. Everyone, this is Hibari, our new transfer student. Nice to meet you. The girl who shot Yagyu slowly approaches me. Mirai, nice to meet you. She holds up a kunai. Ignore me and I'll kill you. I won't ignore you, I answer in a rush, and Mirai turns her back on me. In that case, things are just fine between us. Two who were talking before Yami and Hikage come over. Yami looks me over head to toe. She snorts in a ladylike way. Middle class, I'd say. Not ideal, but acceptable. Huh? Hey, that doesn't really matter. Don't tell me it doesn't matter. Hikage's remarks has set her off, and I don't understand why. I'm Hibari. It's nice to meet you. Same. Uh-huh. I timidly call out to Yomi, who's facing away from me. Bean sprouts are really tasty, huh? Her expression changes completely. You like bean sprouts? Yes. In that case, what's your opinion on the way prices have been going up lately? Personally... Oh boy. Yomi starts rambling about sprouts, eyes shining. Hikage gives the vaguest hint of a smile. Thank goodness she's finally got someone else she can babble about sprouts to. Yomi's sprout talk grows more and more passionate. Amuro hops up and hides the super secret ninja art scroll in the ceiling. Then we all exit the upper level room. And Akagi is clearly the coolest one with the green hair and the jeans. That could be my chance. If I get a moment alone, I could take back the scroll. That's why I transferred here to begin with. I don't care if everyone at Hanzo already thinks I'm a traitor. I'll stop at nothing to get the super secret ninja art scroll back. If I don't, I can never show my face to them again. Oh, I left my purse in the room. Hibari, would you be a dear and get it for me?
Hibari,
Huh? Well, we leave those sort of tasks to the juniors here. I'll be alone and then I'll be in there alone. This could be it. Okay, I'll go get it. I jog back up to the top floor. I stare up at the ceiling. Super secret ninja art scroll was right up there. I can grab it in one jump. The question is, what then? How would I get it back to Hanzo Academy without being discovered? I don't have time for this. They'll get suspicious if I take too long. I'll get the scroll first and work out the rest afterwards. If you mean to take it, take it. Huh? I spin around to meet Haruka's icy stare. Bum bum bum. Come on, don't hesitate. Why don't you take the scroll? You were testing me. Let me put it concisely. If you lay a hand on the scroll, I'll turn you into a doll. If you don't... If I don't... Perhaps then we can be genuine friends. Please, just let me go. I don't want to fight. Why not? Because I've seen the students from both schools and we're not really different. We're all just students working hard to learn how to be shinobi. I asked you a question. Do you want the scroll or not? Haruka, please listen. This is Hibijo Academy. If you want me to listen, you have to follow Hibijo rules. Hibijo rules? Yes, victory is everything. Victory is life, as the Dominion would say. So I'll only listen if you can beat me. Come now. Let's get started. Let's get ready to rumba! Shinobi transformations! Can you believe it? Well, you're not the only one who can transform. Rude. We got a loop. We just curb stomper. You became huge. Not yet. This isn't over yet. I'm surprised you knew that was my puppet just now. Why don't you fight me yourself? You'd probably beat me if you did. Oh, who's to say? But to be honest... No, I really like us to be friends. What? Not merely a girl and her doll, but genuine friends. Omar and the others are friends of mine, of course, but we're all more like sisters in arms striving together as shinobi. It would be pleasant to have a normal friend like you. Haruka? Just joking. You didn't think I was serious, did you? Well, she was really serious. It was all in jest. I'm afraid I'm not in the mood anymore. I'll pretend I didn't see you this time. Move along to your training. Thank you, Shrieker. Huh? If you can't beat me, you can't take the scroll back. Just tuck your tail between your legs and go. Hibari's like, what the hell just happened? An A rank on the easy difficulty, but we don't care at this point. We have attained money. Return to the ninja room of ninja-ness. To the shop. Yeah, I meant the library.
どれにしようかな。決めちゃいますか。いろんな資料が見られますよ。どの写真もいい思い出です。
It was like, it's kind of hilarious that how short is Mirai if her head is like barely in the frame on the left-hand side. You know, they look almost well, but of the villainous girls, Hamura, the one like in the blue, and Ikagi, the green hair one, are probably like the coolest looking characters overall within the game, at least in terms of this, having a straight up normal look. The rest are kind of like all like every other character is kind of all over the place in terms of their design. Anyway, I'm gonna take me a restroom break. We'll be back. All right, so there's the arch. This thing is going to be between some greenery and a wall.
Oh, fuck you.
I found it.
I was digging over here. This is where I started digging. Three islands.
Wow.
Oh, yes, right, shovel. Where's my shovel?
Oh, these are wood.
Oh. Hey, jerks.
Aye.
Ow. What the hell was that?
Yeah. Okay. My bad.
Kill us.
My bad. Yeah, problem, Cora. We can introduce you to Mr. Airlock.
Mission alive. Then maybe we'll all get what we came out here for. You, me, side by side? I like the sound of that. A commando friend said something like that once. I explained I wasn't into women, however admirable they might be. So I said I'd still take a bullet for her. We were a team. Look.
Oh boy! Since the admirable King Kamoshida's most sacred place, there's nowhere for children like yourselves. Prepare for your punishment.
What?
What kind of selfish reasoning is that? The only one who needs to be punished is... No! Oh! Speaking of penetrating... Yep.
Yep.
So, and we're back. Welcome back, fine folks. I know folks are lurking. I did peek. I appreciate the lurks. You didn't get one trophy this evening. Oh no, we got two. Successfully performed a 300 hit combo. It was at that moment apparently there is a lot of artwork that needs to be unlocked.
どれにしようかな。
I wonder, do they have... Let me just take a look at the shop real thing here. Alright, so they have to be unlocked. So those images must be popping up through the story, or something is involved with them becoming available. Onward! The next mission. Hibari is definitely getting a lot of screen time tonight. So Hibari is changing schools. Perhaps it's a ploy to gather intelligence, but is she ready for that? So Hibari's become the star of the show, even though Asuka's the main character. Figure that one out. You're late, rookie. I'm sorry. What happened to Haruka? She left before I did. I see. Well, let's go ahead and get started. First, we throw you against overwhelming odds. We'll burn the ways to beat them right into your muscle memory. Hibari, you're up first. Surprised they don't give her like a EBO uniform. I was gonna fuck somebody up. Alright, check the crates might have. Get the transformation in. Dramatic finish. All right, so we kind of got Hibari's little gimmicks down to a T. Closing on enemies is a bit of a problem, but still. You're better than I figured. Thanks. Haruka's late though. What's she up to? Are you worried about her? Damn right, she's my friend. Really? Friend? Take 5, I'm gonna go check on her. Even Hibari looks after their friends. They really are the same as us. It doesn't matter who's employing you. Yeah, there was a secret file, just couldn't find it. Whoa! We got a raid! Hito Fizza! Arriving! Well, look who it is! It's Fizza, the hero who didn't know we needed! The PG Trooper has been busy saving the world one game at a time from Persona 5 Royale. On Sundays, the Devil May Cry 3 are on a mission to complete every path and redeem every trilogy. Let's not forget the love of waifus. 3 of Hearts, welcome! And oh, you got the avatar situation fixed. Nice. How did that work out, Fizzer? It's like, what was needed to get that fixed? As Fizzer is explaining that, hello everyone, I am Fred. I am a variety streamer. I play all sorts of games, such things including Senran Kagura, Burst Renewal, Final Fantasy VII, and starting Wednesday, we're featuring Power Wash Simulator 2 and 3 of Hearts. Thank you for the follow. Apparently, you needed to fix the URL. The old one expired. Yeah, okay. So either maybe they changed something on the URL, or that sometimes can happen with some stuff. Yes. I discovered that the one thing I discovered, I can lower the difficulty and it's not going to penalize me on any of the other achievements or trophies in this game. So it's like, okay, cool. Cool. Because considering some of the fights, who poor Hibari has had to fight several times tonight, I was not going through that. I was not going to go through that again, what I went through last Sunday. But we are in middle of the 3rd episode, somewhere abouts. Hibari is at Hibijo Academy. And she's realizing that they're just like them. Yes. Children last probably that makes sense. Yes. Grant. I laughed when I saw you were playing as Hibari. Her gameplay is, yes, she can become huge. So, no, it's more like who she faces. The what was it? Haruka, the one with the little bot flying around. They're like, yeah, you know what? I am not going to go through the trouble of those from this past Sunday. You know what? Let me just go 1-star it. Yes. I'm learning. Ikagi is the cool looking one with the green hair and jeans. Like the only normal person in this game is Ikagi. And she has the personality of a wall. Next mission. I look up at the tower and castle, and it's hard not to feel a crushing sense of intimidation. This is the stronghold of Hibijo Academy, as opposed to the stronghold of
どこにいる
Shujin Academy. Where's Hibari? I'm brimming over with impatience. Ikagi, normally, relatively speaking, but still. The receiver in my ear continues to emit a small beep. A lit Mirai go for a reason. Mirai? Mirai? I flicked a little plant called a Ramona flower onto her back. The Ramona flower is extremely sticky and will cling to almost anything, much like its namesake. Yeah, hey, Hikagi normal. Okay. Of everyone's characters, he's the most normal looking one in terms of her basic tire, because it's like, okay, he looks like a punk. Because Yomi is the one who's all about the sprouts. Mirai is a little cat girl who won't be ignored. Homura is the boss of the academy. So it's like, yeah, I kind of got their names kind of figured out. And it kind of helps that we kind of like been all of chapter 3 is basically hanging with these characters on the opposite side for the longest bit here. It's almost remarkable at camouflage, with its color shifting to match whatever it's stuck to. I planted a small tracker on this specific plant, and it's working like a charm. Suddenly, the beeping grows more rapid, which means Mirai is closing in. I immediately conceal myself with the shadow of a tree. I wonder who is talking, however. Moments later, I see Mirai appear with Homura and 2 of the others. But there's no sign of Hibari or Haruka. The point of view of chapter 3 is to make you grow attached to Hibijo girls. And also learn how similar the two shinobi are. Yeah! And Hibari is kind of like the perfect one to do it, because she's almost like the Pinkie Pie slash Fluttershy of the group. I say that because there was a piece of still art with, it looks like he was about to go full cupcakes. I can see yourself with the tree, just a shadow. Yeah, I tend to. The trouble with visual novels, you gotta like read it all out if they're not reading at the dialogue, and especially when the dialogue is read out, it's in Japanese. Refer to chapter 3 as "Oops, all Hibari." I wait with bated breath for them to move on. Since Haruka isn't with them, that must mean he's with Hibari. I spotted Haruka and Hibari walking together earlier. Oh, yes. Were I at my best, I would have confronted Haruka then and there, but my current condition, I'd likely not survive the encounter. Oh, maybe. Yes. If not for my injury. Okay, this is Yagyu that's speaking. I pull the bandages away from my skin. It feels wet and sticky. My hand is stained dark red. My fight with Mirai had caused the wound to reopen. I'll just have to wait until Hibari's alone. I grind my teeth, thinking of how shameless I'd been. I wouldn't have said what I said to the others if I'd known how things would turn out. Yagyu, what did you do? Regrets flood my mind. Flashback! Back at the hospital, shortly after my fight with Mirai, I fit the earpiece into my ear and hear the faint beeping. The beeps are growing farther apart. That means Mirai is moving away from the Shinobi Hospital. If I don't hurry, I'll lose sight of her. As I turn to leave the hospital, the others come in. Yagyu, you need to rest. You know, I just realized something, because Yagyu's one of her special abilities is a damn ice squid. And I just noticed the picture on the wall. You know what? I want some iced tea. Yes, this is filled with iced tea. $110 proof. No, I'm kidding. Look, with how freaking cold it is, I can keep that thing out on the floor here in my office, and it'll stay ice cold. Kagura, you need to rest. As I surveyed their faces, that grew exceedingly angry. Why did you all allow Hibari to go alone? My anger drives them back a step. Well? Who said well? I'd always known Hibari would do something reckless if a situation like this ever arose. If they hadn't left Hibari on her own, Hibari would not have taken to her. It blocked my way to the door. Stand aside. What do you think you can do in your condition? The Kagura's voice is thick with concern, but to me, it only sounds like meddling. You won't find her just by wandering around. No, she has a plan. She has a cunning plan. Katsuragi's never been very sharp, but she couldn't possibly have thought that was my actual plan. Let's all find her together. We're friends, right? Well, you let her go on her own. I snap at Asuka's words. Friends? 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 If you're such good friends, why did you leave her alone? Asuka has no retort. She simply hangs her head. I don't need friends. I'll do it on my own. You just get in the way. Do not follow me. I push Asuka away. Kagura! I hear her calling me, but I leave the hospital without looking back. Thinking on it now, I knew I went too far. As we get into an ad break, I will continue along here. The blame doesn't rest solely with them. It's my own fault that I was wounded to begin with. If I hadn't been hurt, Hibari would not have felt so guilty. That's why I have to do this. I have to save Hibari from Hibari, but she doesn't really need rescuing. I bind a strip of fabric around the wound, pulling it tight. I can't lose any more blood. I grit my teeth and refocus. I'll save her. I swear it. She's irreplaceable. The shipping is real. I can't be without her. If I ever lost her, I'm afraid to be alone. Nothing's ever terrified me more than solitude. Ever since that day. Another flashback? Ever since I lost my little sister. Ah, okay. Sister complex. It does sort of fit the vibe of the chapter, though. It's not like Kagura knows what Hibari does about yeah. Yeah, it's like Hibari feels absolutely useless. She snaps at Kagura. Kagura feels bad for, and at the same time, we're always like it's guilt all around. It was so adorable, and she disappeared right out from under my eyes. Suddenly and without warning. Lost in my memories of her, I dropped my guard. A sword comes slicing down at me. I dodge in the nick of time. What are you doing here? A solitary lesser shinobi stands, blade at the ready. Shinobi whistles for her friends. 10 of them, 20, more of them keep on gathering. If I were at my best, I'd have options, fight or flee. I'm not even at half my strength. I toss a bit of special pain-killing grass in my mouth Bitterness runs across my tongue.
やるしか
I
ない
suppose you leave me no choice. I bring up my umbrella and drop into a defensive stance. Fleeing is not an option. I will fight to the death. If my death gives Hibari the chance to escape, which it won't, I wish I could apologize to everyone for what I said. I wish I could talk to Hibari one last time. Numerous as my regrets are, I set them aside and focus on my breathing. Once it's at a pace I need, I kick my right leg out. Oh, there's some artwork. I slash, slash, and slash again. I stay on the move, never in one place long enough for my foes to draw a bead on me. So many enemies stand against me, yet one by one I whittle down their numbers. My current condition, however, such tactics are risky. The more violent my movements, the wider my wound opens. I feel myself growing faint from the blood loss. Even so, I continue to wield my umbrella until the very last possible moment. And my vision blurs. I won't be beaten. No, Hibari, I have to rescue her. I can't give up. My knee hits the ground. I finally reach the end of my strength. The lesser should only move to surround me. It's over. This is it. Close my eyes and accept the inevitable. Get her a medic! Never get Miyagi. Be like John Cena. Oh, never mind. An image of Hibari floats in the back of my mind. It was raining that day. On my way to Hanzo Academy entrance ceremony, I looked out at the schoolyard and saw a girl playing with no umbrella. That was Hibari. She was stomping around in the puddles with rain boots on, laughing merrily. To my surprise, I found myself transfixed. She reminded me so much of my little sister. No, it wasn't that she looked like her. But for a split second, I truly believed my sister had come back. Okay, so that's certainly the relationship there. You hadn't, obviously. My sister can never come back. So Yagyu is the sister complex queen pin of steel. Much like Yu Narukami in Persona 4. Persona 4 Golden, Persona 4 Arena, and Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. Who is the sister complex kingpin of steel. Somebody's going to appreciate that reference. This has been a video game deep cut. Yagyu, yeah. She didn't survive the traffic accident. Oh, great! Her sister got Yoshizawa. Okay. Oh. Okay, was not expecting. Yagyu. Was your sister a gymnast by any chance? Just wondering. As a vow? No, verb. A vow is A-E-I-O-U, sometimes Y. Hibari noticed my presence and ran over to me, smiling. Do you like the rain too? I didn't know what to say, so I just hemmed and hawed for a moment. Verb, yes. Oh, the entrance ceremony's about to start. I'll be mad if we're late. Took my hand and started to run. Even now, I still remember the warmth of her touch. No artwork for that. I hear the sound of a sword striking a kunai. What? I open my eyes. What do I see? And there I see a cult of personality. Asuka, Kagura, and Katsuragi. All of the lesser shinobi have been neatly dispatched. Pardon us for getting in the way, but we decided to follow you. Asuka gives an innocent smile. Kagura approaches and tends to my injury. Yeah, Asuka's not beating the Ruby comparisons that I made on Sunday. This is just some basic first aid, but it'll stop the bleeding. Man, good thing we got here in time. Katsuragi looks as carefree as ever. No, Katsuragi is looking for someone to grope. Why did you... They exchange looks back and forth. What do you mean? Because we're friends. Asuka's words lay it out, plain to see. I'd effectively rejected our friendship, and yet here they are telling me that. So Asuka said that. I can't hold a candle to her. But you can't hold her feet to the fire. Can't compete with someone that pure of spirit. Katsuragi gropes, sky is blue, grass is green. Yes. Oh, the beach scene was like what we opened up with. So that entire sequence was was certainly memorable. But maybe that means she can save me from my own stubbornness. So Yagyu, fill us in. Where's Hibari in the scroll? Ah yes, that one. I tell her what I know and she tells me she's going to rescue Hibari alone. You gotta... One person can infiltrate the castle keep more easily than 3 or 4. As she departs for the keep, I speak softly to her, steadily shrinking back. Take care of Hibari. I know I can count on you, my friend. These bits do carry a scene where the Hibari girls are in the towns and hot springs. Oh, really? So between Persona 3, Persona 3 Reload, Persona 4 Golden, was Persona 5 or Persona 5 Strikers actually? Yeah, so this would technically be like the third game with like a hot tub scene that I've played. Good though, but hey, the franchise is out on Twitch, so we'll roll with it. Plus, 18 plus stream. So this is Hibari Academy. It feels completely different from Hanzo. It feels like they actually train to do shinobi stuff here. It's crawling with guards. The sheer scale of it is just amazing. Yagyu told me roughly where Hibari is, and I don't see any way of getting in there without a fight. Still, Hamura and her crew aren't there right now either. Alright, I got to move. I've come to get my friend back. Everybody, step aside. Aren't you supposed to be sneaking in? I feel like I was told why the sky is red here, but I've already forgotten. I'm assuming nighttime sunsets or something or other. In terms of gameplay, I want to say Itsuragi. It's probably my favorite in terms of gameplay, but I have kind of figured out. Obviously I have a beat on Asuka a little bit, and obviously we got a lot of time with Hibari's combos. And I also figure out the whole thing with the Yang leveling up situation, that you kind of need to. If I was to take a guess, it's probably because she's like the only one that they could put in that type of plot. Whoops. Piece of cake. What now? Just realized this is basically the opening. Okay. Weird, I never put that. Yeah, it's like, yeah, fighting on the rooftop. Boy, the beefy enemies are beefy. Yeah, they're big in several ways.
大したことなかったね。
And they barely laid a scratch on us. But yeah, it's like, granted, in the opening, it's like, okay, she's dreaming that. But when you think about it, that could also have been seen as, oh, this is foreshadowing to what she's going to eventually happen. She's going to be fighting on rooftops of Hibari Academy. She was like, she was. So, even though she didn't know what it looked like. Buddy!
確か
Asuka, what are you doing here?
どうしてここに決まってるじゃない。
Wait, I could have sworn, didn't I see Fizzer do this fight?
私を助け
Rescue me after what I did?
あんなひどい失
I
敗
may have.
失敗なんて関係ない。
Doesn't matter what you did.
仲間を助ける
Friends help each other out.
仲間
Friends?
超秘伝
Don't worry about the scroll. We'll figure something out. Chin up.
だから元気出して。
What's wrong? Something on your mind?
何か気になって
Yes, her hair. Her hair is on her mind. It's nothing. No big deal.
それじゃあ行こう。
Let's go. We need to meet up with the others and get out of here. Ah, missed one. Probably in the crate that I saw at the last minute there.
調子悪いみたい。
What do you mean I got a D? I'm not exactly sure how much faster I could have gone with that. Granted, we did take some hits. We did take some hits. Good and evil. Oh, okay. Do we got the Yes. So again, one thing I figured out, Yang is if you're in the shinobi form, the way that's how that's leveling up. And the other thing is tied to the yin is tied to being in the other mode.
これならいけそうです。
A new technique has been unlocked. Let's say from Yagyu's little sister. Yagyu fighting solo. New free missions have been added. I need to check something here. Okay, so we cleared chapter 3 this evening. Good. All right, let's pop into the shop. No, there are some things that I kind of had to like figure out
どれ
a little
にし
bit.
ようかな。
All right, so priority here is this picture. And one of these. And the pigtails. That's kind of like been my approach to like unlocking stuff. Priority, get the picture.
どれにしようかな。
All right.
決めちゃいました。
Because trying to determine what's going to be the screenshot for the YouTube VOD and also for the start screen on for Sunday
どの
stream.
写真もいい思い出です。
I do kind of feel like it would have given us the option to hide like the menu stuff that's in the bottom right hand corner. But that is what it is there. Again, I do find this picture rather hilarious because of Mirai's head. It's like, how short is she in comparison to everyone else? that if you're going by like how everyone is positioned, you get he's tiny. Yeah. You get the impression that Hikage and Yomi are rather tall, teeny if you will. Yeah. You get the impression that Hikage and Yomi are rather tall. Homura is kind of like average height, and the same thing with Haruka, kind of as well. Just judging by like the head placements and everything. I accidentally made a joke about her being flat in Hanzo's route in Shinobi. Here we have Hibari about to go full cupcakes. And anybody maybe yeah, because I would pop in like periodically and lurk during some of your early streams. But if you know anything about going full cupcakes as it relates to My Little Pony, you totally is. If there is one person in this game of the principal main characters on both sides who I would expect to go into a full-blown psychopath, it's going to be Hibari, and it's because of this picture right here. Yes, cupcakes. This is also a pretty damn good picture as well. And of course, this one. It's that old? Yeah, the cupcakes meme with a Pinkie Pie? Yeah, that's... I figure, like, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic is like... Shoot. That's... The show itself has to be bare minimum. Yes. Proof that the Friendship and Magic fandom has always been a bit unhinged. So yeah, there you go. So depending on how long you've been out of high school. Yeah, 2010. So it was like insane.
Maybe I am insane. And maybe it's time to find out how insane I am. Yeah.
My favorite bits there. Yeah. Over a decade ago, Price 16 years, October 10th, 2010. My Little Pony Friendship is Magic premiered. It's been 16 years. Time is an illusion, yeah. I was working for a travel firm. I was working for like a travel membership firm back then. That's how long ago that is. Also, in many ways, this goes to show how long I've been with my current job. Lunchtime W show. Yeah. Man, that's a long time ago. I was like 50 to 70 pounds lighter. That's kind of how to tell how many pounds ago it was. It's like about 150 pounds ago, I was in high school. Same with the lightness. All right, so we're gonna wrap. Let's make sure we save. Rings like a tree. Yeah. Let's save. Even though it auto saves, I just like having that, making sure we, get the proper saves in there.
どれにしようかな。
All right, and so we picked up. I do hate some of this stuff about the PS4s, PlayStations. So we picked up 3 trophies this evening. Godlike combo. We did that with Hibari. Fearless Ninja, also with Hibari. Never feels like a real save habit. Yeah, that kind of troubles with when it goes to that particular screen on the PlayStation side. Obtain 10 A ranks in the mission results. I wonder if that's cumulative. I have not figured out the taunting system. I'm in. Again, a lot of hidden trophies. Anyway, tomorrow night, our Saturday night stream, we got Final Fantasy VII Remake, picking up right after Cloud gets that fabulous makeover, as Fizzer saw last night. It was like, we all saw how Aerith was panting rather hard and heavy for like Cloud's makeover, right? We all saw that, right? It's like it takes a real man to be best girl. Jessie still exists. Jessie ain't dead yet, so. Yep. So anyway, that's tomorrow night. So we got with so basically, so continuing that tomorrow. Basically, the back end of chapter 9, and I figure chapters 10 and 11 for sure. We'll be able to get through. Saturday stream starts at 5, as well as Sunday. That's 5 Eastern. Sunday night streams also start at 5. Sunday night we will return to Senran Kagura First Renewal. We played we're playing it on Friday nights and Sundays. So obviously we'll be, and based on last week, we'll probably knock out chapters 4 and 5 of the Hanzo Academy arc on Sunday. Because if I'm reading all the dialogue out, so we kind of have a rough idea how long that takes. Indeed, and of course, Fizzer on Sunday. Fizzer, what are you Fizzer, what are you doing tomorrow? Are you doing Blaze Blue tomorrow? Or I know Sunday's Persona 5 Royale. As you more Blaze Blue tomorrow night with Fizzer. So when we raid, I'll be able to get to sit down and watch you play and actually go through it, and the hilarity of some of the things. Maybe you end up stumbling across a joke ending or two. Again, Blaze, I really should track down and see if they got those games on the PlayStation 4 store. You're kicking off with Sai's boss fight. I think I did the same thing too on a Sunday stream, leading off with Sai's boss fight. Yeah, Noel's bad end. Well, here's the thing about Noel Vermillion. Even her good endings can seem like bad endings at times. But I have so many questions now about Noel and New, but they can be saved for tomorrow. Oh, you mean that they are based... Look. Without giving too much into spoilers, the best way to kind of put it two sides of the same coin, essentially. One's sane and one isn't. One's the good twin, one is the insane. Long live Teromi. That's the dude in Hazama. Memory serves me right. Yuki Teromi. That's his boy, yes. Oh, but I will say this, when it comes to Blaze Blue, turns out Sojourner's Rogue Jack is the only Persona event. The Kawakami plays girl. You know what? It's been so long since I played any Blaze Blue game that had a Carl in it. I would not have put those two and two together because Carl was not in Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle. But there are some great characters that get introduced. Sounds more like Tails anyway. But there are some great characters like you get introduced in Blaze Blue. The Kawakami also full screams, so there you go. Hey, you know what? When it comes to Kawakami, we just want to make sure we want to cream that rabbit. Aha. Ba-da-ba. Hey, I was in the bowling team in high school. Many things ended up in the gutter. But in all seriousness, some of my favorite characters in Blaze Blue do not get introduced until like the additional games. Like formerly Makoto Nania, who's my favorite. Was like Newal is instinctively like the easiest character to use, but my favorite character overall is Makoto Nania, aka Squirrel Girl. And it's like you want to put down like who could do more damage, Makoto or Doreen. Yeah, I don't remember when like Calamity Trigger, when Blaze Blue rolled out, they were kind of like Arcadis, and then like every game update and every revision of it, because they just kept adding sprites and everything to it. It's like the lore. If there's one thing you can always say about Arc Systems Works with their fighting games, they kind of go all in on the lore and expanding that universe. They go all in because it's not just it's not just the you got the mainline fighting games, and remember this. There's actually 2 spin-off visual novels too. I forget their names, but there are 2. Got the episode 2 of Booby Lady Show. I know how hard. Yes, you know how hard the lore goes. Yes, they dive in deep. I mean, there are things that I like have in the back of mind regarding Blaze Blue over like when they say Calamity Trigger is like and how that all comes back around in Central Fiction and all the timey-wimey stuff that gets introduced. It's like if it was a full-blown anime, it'll be like one of the most insane anime ever like produced for television. Because you have all of these characters, and moving parts, and more characters kept getting introduced, including a parallel world where a character like who's basically exactly like Ragnar gets introduced. Not necessarily time travel, not necessarily. It's more like a temporal resets. The chronophasmophobia, I think it's Basically, when Hazama ends up being like the final boss main villain of the game, that's the one that kind of has it when he's the big bad. Technically, he's almost always the big bad, but still. Yeah, essentially. Yeah. There. Oh, and characters that end up being like almost badass. Her butler being a straight up werewolf as well, who has some interesting mechanics too as a fight. That's why I said it's like I gotta check and make sure if they're on the PlayStation side. I gotta make sure I put keep an eye to see if they drop on sale at some point in time for me to replay those games. Oh, he will be. If they have portrait artwork, those characters eventually become playable. Like 9 to 5, like, and Arc System Work was really good with that in terms of like, okay, if they're adding a character to the lore and they're going to be important to the story in some way, they end up becoming a playable character. Like even characters that should not be playable end up being ends up being like someone that you can use. Which is just insane. But at the same time, it made like every version of the game rather unique, and for me, a lot of fun to go through. Anyway, it's Friday night. Let's find someone to drop in on, or like I know who I'm going to drop in on. I will swing over to Zone Sama, say hi as they do 2x KO things. I want to thank everyone for hanging out this evening. Striker, Fizzer, thanks for the raid. 3 of Hearts, thanks for the follow. I hope everybody has themselves a great rest of your night. It's literally 1 degrees here in South Jersey tonight, right now. It is 1 degree. We are just above 0. That ain't right, folks. That ain't right. Anyway, y'all tighten your friendship bracelets. Stay safe. Stay warm. And we'll see ya. It was 0 for you. Oh, boy. Yeah, stay warm indeed. We'll see you tomorrow for Final Fantasy VII Remake. Good night, folks.